I don't know if you can read this, but it's the Aurora and General Advertiser, Benjamin Franklin Botch publisher. So the benefit of carrying a phone around with you is sometimes you see these pesky barcodes, and today I brought my phone with me. So look, I can scan the barcode. Honestly, I don't like how this is working nowadays. Like everything's kind of like a barcode away. You know, you gotta scan the freaking barcode to get any information sometimes. But look, maybe bringing the phone's a good thing. Some days I bring it, some days I don't. And so here we have the Aurora, getting the news first and printing it first. On the lookout for rumors, trends, stories about to break, even helping the news to break. The Aurora offered vivid, fresh, and accurate reporting. Printed daily, even people in the hinterlands subscribed to the newspaper and were susceptible to its influence. The Aurora emerged as the single most influential newspaper of its day during the time that Philadelphia served as the nation's capital, even as it became more politically charged. The driving force behind the Aurora was its founder and editor, Benjamin Franklin Botch. So Benjamin Franklin Botch, who's Botch? Is that the same Benjamin Franklin? See, I never knew that was that his whole name, Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin built 3 of these 5 reconstructed townhouses as rental properties in the 1780s. Visit a working reproduction 18th century print shop, bookbindery, and newspaper office. Explore an exhibit on archaeology. Visit the U.S. Post Office and Museum. Huh. Look, it's like a newspaper. I think that's what it, yeah, it looks like a newspaper press. The Franklin Court Market Street houses, I don't know. Must have been, right? Because I'm reading about the Aurora. Although Botch died at the age of 29. Okay, so this was definitely not the same Ben Franklin. Who the fuck was Dr. Benjamin Franklin Botch? Wait, what? The favorite grandson of the late Dr. Ben Franklin. Okay, so it's Benjamin Franklin's grandson? Although Bach died at the age of 29, his friend William Duane and his widow Margaret continued to ably run the paper into the 19th century. Interesting. Okay, so perhaps Ben Franklin Bach was the grandson of Benjamin Franklin. But look, it's a printing office and bindery. Printing office, enter through the courtyard anytime daily between 10 to 5 p.m. Okay, this is a definite must visit. I've always seen this courtyard and I never actually walked into it. But here we have the courtyard, and maybe one day I'll actually go in here and do like a tour. Maybe I can bring the Insta360 into these locations and do like fun tours. But, wow, look at this. Look, the post office. I'm just thinking, like, as I pass by this, I'm like, I want my book printed here. Like, I want to have my work, my black and white work, printed in a newspaper, in the original Benjamin Franklin newspaper, whatever the fuck this is. How cool would that be? You know, imagine getting your work printed in a real printing press like this shit over here. Look at this. This is a real OG Philadelphia neighborhood, the Franklin neighborhood. While in his teens, Franklin arrived in Philadelphia from Boston and walked up Market Street, past a block of shops owned by tailors, saddle makers, joiners, wig makers, innkeepers, and printers. Eventually, he built his home in this very neighborhood and was associated with the same scene as to the end of his days. In one of those Market Street dwellings, Franklin worked at his first job in Philadelphia. In another resided his future wife, Deborah. Edward Duffield, who was to become Franklin's close friend, lived on the same block. Franklin, of course, knew the tradesmen of the area well and turned to respect to them. They were his neighbors, and though he spent many years abroad, he still regarded this setting as his lifelong neighborhood. So this was Ben Frank's neighborhood. My man Ben. Look, from 1723 to 1806, all of the buildings that popped up. Market Street. This is the original Market Street. Look at these cool pictures. This is it. Why have I never walked back here? See, this is the thing with Philly. I mean, that you have endless things to explore. So the Benjamin Franklin Museum is back here. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. This is the Benjamin Franklin Museum. I've been here when I was a kid, I think. I was only here like on a field. Yup. Memories are striking. This was a field trip when I was in middle school. 100%. We definitely went in there for a field trip, and I'm gonna make my own field trip soon. I'm gonna come back and check it out because I don't know, this is just an incredible piece of history. I had no idea that Benjamin Franklin's neighborhood was on Market Street, my favorite street to photograph. Pretty cool. Awesome. One of America's greatest inventors. Who is the Benjamin Franklin of 2023? Elon Musk. He's the only hope we have. He's our only Ben Franklin. Elon Musk is the Benjamin Franklin of 2023. Super cool. Glad I came down here. Look at this cobblestone road. Feels nice on the Vibrams.